The philosophical terms and terminologies of a priori and a posteriori actually belong to the Western branch of philosophy, and they have been invented, created, developed by the German philosopher of great importance, significance, authority, influence in the whole world, Immanuel Kant. Kant has talked about, spoken of, and invented a priori and a posteriori forms of knowledge, in which he has said and implied and suggested that a priori is that type of knowledge which is based on our own internal capacities and not on experience. And that means knowledge exists because of our intellect, mind, and other faculties, abilities, and powers that are absolutely psychic, psychological. Knowledge has its existence, application in the world because of our mind, intellect, reason. That's where knowledge is born. That's how knowledge becomes possible, our reality, in our actions, behaviors, ideologies, successes, and that's where knowledge progresses and originates in our psyche, in our mind, intellect, reason, and it is absolutely independent of and sovereign of experience. Experience has nothing to do with the origination, development, application of knowledge, because knowledge has its own sovereignty, but it also depends upon our reason, intellect, mind for its origin and for its application, development, cultivation into the real world and also in our lives. So, knowledge is not absolutely connected with, related to, associated with experience at all. On the other hand, he has also talked about a posteriori, in which he says that knowledge cannot be one dimensional. It cannot necessarily always fundamentally result from the human consciousness, from the mind, intellect, reason, and other faculties of the human being, but that is the combination, composition, comprisal of both human experiences, observations, as well as of our intellect, mind, capacity, processing, reason, etc. So, knowledge is multifaceted, multidirectional, and multi original, as a result of which it evolves, develops, grows out of and from several sources and distinctive ideas and minds. So, on the one hand, a priori says that knowledge is absolutely independent of experience, that has got nothing to do with experience because it's connected with our mind, intellect, reason. On the other hand, a posteriori says that knowledge is both the result, connection, consequence of the relationship between mind, intellect, and